Hey, Cliff Ravenscraft here, and I wanted to record a brief piece of content to let you know about an opportunity to participate in my very next level 1 day business mastermind. These are 1 day events, as you might imagine. I've been hosting these all the way back to my very first one was back in June 2014. I decided, hey, I'm going down to Dallas, Texas for the very first ever podcast movement event. I was doing the closing keynote, super excited about that opportunity. And I had already had this idea that I would love to do some live 1 day business masterminds. And I'm like, why not now? And so in June 2014, what I did is I found a place to host a 1 day event the day before that podcast movement event started. And I'm like, I wonder if anybody will even take me up on this offer. And I think at the time it was a $1,000. By the way, the one that I'm doing coming up that I'm announcing here in just a moment, or right now, in fact, is more than $1,000. And I'll get to that in just a little bit. But I wondered, would anybody pay $1,000? And next thing I know, I think it was about 7 people who joined me for that very first next level 1 day business mastermind. And the things that have happened in the lives of the people who were a part of that, it's just been phenomenal. Matter of fact, one person is still working with me today. She actually followed up after, I think her dream was to leave her day job and go out and create her own executive coaching business, which she successfully has done. She is far more profitable and having more fulfillment in life than ever before. By the way, her name, just for the record, and she'll tell you all of this, is Daphne Scott. Daphne was so impressed with that experience that when I offered an opportunity for what I call a day with Cliff, it was just a one-on-one coaching package where you travel here to my home in northern Kentucky, just outside of Cincinnati. She's like, sign me up. And at the time, that package was $7,500, and she signed up for that. By the way, that package is not that inexpensive anymore today. But then Daphne not only got so much value out of her 1 day working with me, she has since become a member of the Next Level Mastermind, which is an ongoing weekly mastermind group that I've been doing since November 2017. And today, if you were to join that group, it's $25,000 a year or $2,250 a month. But I've been doing mastermind experiences going all the way back to when my friend and I, Pat Flynn, started our very first ever mastermind group in October 2012. I had to think about it for just a moment. So, and I've also facilitated and been a part of a number of mastermind group experiences. And I love what happens when you bring people together who are absolutely committed to one another's success, helping us brainstorm about what it is that we can do to take our message, our business, and our life to the next level. If you've been following me for any period of time, you know that there's been a significant change in the trajectory of my personal and professional life, going all the way back to, well, let's just say prior to October 2012, and then post October 2012. And so much of that has to do with the involvement of the experience of the mastermind principle in my life. Now, if you've never heard of a mastermind group, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, this is not meant for you at all. I am trying to reach a very specific type of person, somebody who has been following my journey for many years. You've had a desire at some point and thought, man, I think I'd like to work with Cliff someday. Maybe you've even thought about, because you've heard several times that there is an opportunity to do a 1 day, one-on-one day with Cliff package here in the Next Level studio. If you are the type of person who has been considering working with me, that's who I'm really trying to reach here. So I'm not going to spend any more time trying to convince you of the value of a mastermind group, what a mastermind group is, who I am, and why I would be worthy of your investment. If you need any of that, this is not for you. It's just for people who have been longtime followers, or somebody who is maybe a relatively new follower but has recently spent a considerable amount of time consuming the content, and something inside of you comes alive when you hear me share the things that I'm sharing. If that's you, let me tell you about my next level one-day business mastermind. So, first and foremost, I'm doing this associated with another conference that I'm attending. I've attended Social Media Marketing World in San Diego, California, every single year since its inception. In fact, Michael Stelzner, the owner of Social Media Examiner, the man behind Social Media Marketing World, this industry-leading conference that brings thousands of people to the San Diego Convention Center. He's in my personal mastermind group, the Green Room Mastermind, that we've been meeting together for every single week for years and years and years. So again, it's funny how all this mastermind stuff happens together. But anyway, I have been privileged and honored to speak at Social Media Marketing World every single year, and this year, 2020, is no different. Now, if you haven't heard about it, it's Social Media Marketing World 2020. If you have not yet purchased your tickets, I have an affiliate link over at mindsetanswerman.com/SMMW for Social Media Marketing World. So that's mindsetanswerman.com/SMMW if you have not bought your tickets to the conference. That conference is coming up on, let's see here, Sunday, March 1st through Tuesday, March 3rd. So Sunday through Tuesday, the first 3 days in March. It's going to be an incredible experience. If you've been to industry conferences before, I can tell you there is an entirely different vibe at Social Media Marketing World. It's kind of like an incredible family that gets together. It's like a family reunion of thousands of people. You'll never meet a friendlier audience, a friendlier crowd of attendees. And the speakers, well, I'm one of them. And if you think that I'm a pretty friendly person, I can tell you right now, everyone who speaks at Social Media Marketing World, I can attest that they are all friendly. They all have a heart of service. They have a desire to share with you freely all of the experience, knowledge, expertise they want to build into you. That is the trait of every speaker at Social Media Marketing World. Michael Stelzner and his team does a fantastic job. They bring the best of the best, and they have extremely high standards when it comes to who they allow to speak at this event. So again, that's Sunday, March 1st through Tuesday, March 3rd, San Diego, California. It's at the San Diego Convention Center. If you haven't bought your ticket yet, head over to mindsetanswerman.com/SMMW. But I want to tell you, oh, and by the way, if you do come to the event and you're not interested in my next level one-day business mastermind, no worries at all. You can come to my workshop. My workshop I'm teaching is a 90-minute workshop on Sunday, March 1st. It's from, I'm looking at the time here, 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. And my session is titled, How to Develop a Mindset That Will Empower You to Achieve Any Goal. And I want to tell you, it's not like if you don't come to my next level one-day business mastermind that you won't have access to me. I encourage everyone coming to Social Media Marketing World to come to my session on Sunday, March 1st at noon. And I promise you this, after that session, I'm going to stand out in the hallway, and I will literally stand in that hallway until nobody wants to talk to me anymore. And if that means it's 5 o'clock in the evening after my 1:30 finish time, I will spend all of that time. You will have access to hang out with me, ask me questions, whatever the case may be. I'm going to be there, and I will be there for the entire conference. So if you see me in the hallway, stop me, talk to me, ask me any questions you want. I want to pour into you, serve you any way that I can. That goes for anyone in my community that will be at Social Media Marketing World 2020. So with that being said, what is the next level one-day business mastermind opportunity? Well, first of all, it is an opportunity for you to come an entire day before this conference starts. In fact, I'm flying in on Friday, February 28th into San Diego. I plan on getting there in the afternoon. I plan on checking into my hotel, and I plan on just completely recuperating and just rejuvenating from my long day of travel from the East Coast to the West Coast. and just spending some alone time being by myself on Friday, February 28th. But here's the thing, and I would encourage you, if you're going to take up this opportunity to come to this next level one-day business mastermind, what I would encourage you to do is also fly in to San Diego on Friday, February 28th, because we are going to start bright and early at 9 a.m. Yes, for me, hey, listen, I'm a solopreneur. Trust me, 9 a.m. is bright and early for me. As far as when it comes to a scheduled business activity, we're going to meet from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. together. That's a full 8-hour day of us hanging out and masterminding together, helping you figure out what it's going to take your message, your business, and your life to the next level. It can be your personal and professional. It can be a little mixture of anything, everything, whatever it is, wherever you need some advice, some inspiration, some encouragement, some next steps, some clarity in your life. It's all devoted an 8-hour day working together to help you take your message, your business, and your life to the next level. Then that evening, we'll have dinner together, going out to Seasons 52 restaurant. Very healthy food options there. I'm on keto myself right now and have been since May of last year, and I love it. But there's all kinds of amazing things to eat at Seasons 52 restaurant. They're at the Seaport Village down in the Seaport area. It's absolutely beautiful restaurant, and of course, dinner will be on me. Now, I already explained, I'm not going to try to sell you on the concept of a mastermind. I'm not going to try to sell you on what it means to have an opportunity to spend an entire 8-hour day with me. If none of that is immediately appealing to you, this is not for you, but it is for you who has been a part of my community, who already is like, okay, tell me more. If that's you, here's the thing. It is a $5,000 investment for the entire day, and it could very well be that nobody cares about this. Absolutely no one. And if that's the case, guess what? I get an entire extra day in sunny San Diego, California, all by myself. That's right. I might go to the San Diego Zoo, just me. But here's the other thing. It could be just me and you. If you are the only person who signs up for the next level one-day business mastermind, it will just be you and I. That's it. The two of us, which, by the way, if you were to do one of my one-day one-on-one coaching, mentoring options here, typically you would travel to Northern Kentucky, just outside of Cincinnati, Ohio. Right here, we'd spend an 8-hour day in my studio, and that is currently $15,000. And I do have people that take me up on that. And so what I will tell you is that if it's just you and myself, you're getting an 8-hour day plus dinner together for 1/3 of what you would pay if you actually had to travel all the way here. Plus, you're already probably going to social media marketing world anyway. It's just changing your flight to fly in a little bit earlier and having this opportunity at a much reduced cost. Now, the thing is I'm hoping that not only will you be interested in signing up for this next level one-day business mastermind, but I'm hoping that maybe a few others might as well. And the interesting thing is, of course, at a $5,000 investment, you can imagine whoever else is going to be at this event, if there are other people besides yourself and myself, then they're also invested at this level. And you know that pretty much self-selects a certain type of people who are interested in showing up in life and in business in a specific way. You know, I can promise you tire kickers are not going to show up to this one-day business mastermind. Now, the thing is I'm not looking for 30, 40 people to show up to this event. In fact, I am absolutely putting a hardcore limit, no more than 6 attendees. That means that there will absolutely be guaranteed that it's no more than myself, you, and actually, as I'm thinking about it, I'm going to actually say including me with this being the 6th person. So it's you and no more than 4 other people and myself. So 5 attendees at $5,000 a piece. And again, if you decide to sign up, it may just be you and I. And if you don't decide to sign up and no one else decides to sign up, I'm excited to have an incredibly awesome day, just myself hanging out at my favorite place in San Diego, the San Diego Zoo. All right? And by the way, if it's just you and I and nobody else signs up, how about you and I could just go to the San Diego Zoo and we could mastermind for 8 hours walking through the zoo that day, or various other things. We could just go and do our own thing. But if it's you, myself, and at least one other person, then we will probably have a little bit more structured thing happening. I will have a place, a meeting room that will be available to us for that 8-hour day, and we'll have dinner together. And I promise you, it will be an incredible experience. And it will be a day that you will never forget for the rest of your life. So, if this sounds appealing to you, guess where you need to go? Nowhere. You do not need to go to a sales page. I'm not creating a sales page for this opportunity. In fact, I'm just going to tell you right now, if this is appealing to you in any way, shape, or form, I'm not asking you to reach out to me and ask me a bunch of questions to convince you to sign up for this. If you need any convincing to sign up for the next level one-day business mastermind on Saturday, February 29th in San Diego, California, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with dinner at Seasons 52 to follow, if that's not enough information for you to invest $5,000 to this one-day business mastermind opportunity, then do not reach out to me. But if you are interested and you want to participate, potentially just you and I hanging out for the entire day together, or maybe potentially just up to 4 other people joining us for that day for a highly intense, amazing mastermind group experience, if you're interested, email me. That's it. Email me. cliff@cliffravenscraft.com. That's my email address. Put in the subject line, next level one day, or put mastermind in San Diego. How about that? Subject line, mastermind in San Diego. Email me that you're interested. I'll send you the details. We'll talk, chat about it, make sure it's a good fit for you. I want to make sure that I'm working with the people who this is incredibly going to serve in a powerful way. This is 8 hours plus dinner. Actually, it's an entire day of my life that I'm investing into this. And so I want to make sure that I'm working with the right people. And if you believe that that's you, email me, cliff@cliffravenscraft.com. That's it. That's my sales pitch. Do you want to hang out for a day? Saturday, February 29th in San Diego, California, the day before Social Media Marketing World 2020 kicks off. And I look forward to potentially hanging out with you then. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.